Welcome to the Tableau video series. This is a series of short videos talking about Tableau products and technologies of interest to computer forensics practitioners. Hi, I'm Robert Pacek. I'm the president and founder of Tableau, and our video today is going to talk about TIM, the Tableau Imager. So what is the Tableau Imager? Well, the Tableau Imager is a new piece of software that we've developed at Tableau to work in conjunction with our write blockers, which we also call forensic bridges. So the Tableau Imager replaces the functionality of the traditional imaging tools that you've been using, such as EnCases Imager and FTK Imager. The Tableau Imager is significantly faster than these older tools. Not only does it achieve much higher performance when working with Tableau products, but it also introduces a brand new workflow, which we think you'll find much more efficient. So to demonstrate the Tableau Imager, I've got in front of me a notebook computer. The notebook computer has an eSATA Express card. We have the flagship Tableau write blocker, the T35ES, and we also have an Intel solid-state hard drive. The combination of these devices will let me demonstrate the Tableau Imager and its tremendous performance. So when we launch the Tableau Imager, we'll see a main window, and the main window has two sections. The upper section shows us a list of the devices that are available to be imaged. The lower section shows us a list of the acquisition jobs. Now that's a new concept in forensics, so I'll spend some time talking about that later. So let's look down at the list here of the devices that are available to be imaged. In that list, we see one device, which is the Intel solid-state drive, and we see that it is attached to the Tableau T35ES write blocker. I'm going to double-click on that, and that brings up a screen that shows me disk information, information about the forensic bridge itself, and also in this particular case, HPA and DCO information. What we've done, we've taken all of the information from the Tableau Disk Monitor application, and we've incorporated that directly in the Tableau Imager. By taking the information from the Tableau Disk Monitor and incorporating it in the Tableau Imager, we've saved you a lot of time. The information is now incorporated directly into the logs generated for each acquisition. One of the beauties of the Tableau Imager is the efficiency and the cleanliness of the user interface. First, I'm going to right-click on a device. That brings up a menu which has the acquisition settings. Now, all of the settings on this screen are based on defaults that you can set in Program Preferences. If you like all of the default settings, you can literally start the acquisition with one more click of the Submit button. Once you've submitted the acquisition, you'll see that the acquisition window itself goes away, and a new entry shows up in the lower half of the Tableau Imager main window. The lower half of the main window is the job queue, or we call it the acquisition queue. This is a list of all of the jobs that have both been run in the past, as well as the jobs that are currently scheduled to run. If I want to look at the status of a particular job, I can see a high-level summary right in the acquisition view itself, or I can double-click on one of these and bring up a lot of detail. So when I double-click on an acquisition, I see a window that has three panes. The first pane are the acquisition settings. That's the same information we saw when we first created the acquisition. The second pane is the status pane. And this is a graphical view showing the acquisition in process. We actually have an entire video in this series devoted to understanding and interpreting this display. The third pane is a log view, and this shows you the results of the acquisition. The Tableau Imager is actually a free download from the Tableau website. Like other Tableau software, you do need to register on the Tableau website before you can download the Tableau Imager. The Tableau Imager is intended for use on Windows systems running Windows XP or later. The Tableau Imager does require that you use a Tableau write blocker for the acquisition. When selecting the equipment for use with the Tableau Imager, there are a few things that you want to take into account. The Tableau Imager runs at a much higher performance level than the imagers you're used to. With this notebook computer, I'm able to demonstrate acquisitions in excess of 100 megabytes per second. That's an astounding performance level, unheard of with the other imaging software that's on the market today. However, to achieve that performance level, you do need to make sure that the system is configured correctly. Most computers won't require any special configuration. Some computers, however, may require a BIOS update to achieve maximum performance on the PCI bus or on the Express card slot. So unlike other imaging software you've become used to, TIM will really go faster if you put it on a machine with more cores. We've been able to demonstrate acquisitions running up to 125 megabytes per second on a PC with an 8-way processor. What's so astounding about that 125 megabyte per second figure is that we were doing hashing and EO1 compression in real time. Thanks for giving us a chance to introduce you to the Tableau Imager. When you're ready to learn more, please take a look at the additional videos in this series.